Morning, everybody. I'm Dawn. Welcome to the channel. This morning we're going to look at repurposing some building supplies, old discarded stuff, into some one-of-a-kind artworks. A little warm out here. The air conditioner just started up, so let's take a look around and see what we've got laying around that we can play with today. Ready? Let's go. So here is a stack of old wood that we pulled out of a barn. I see a door in there. I see a post in there. I'm thinking maybe that door might be something we can do something with. Whoops. It's got a funky little message box there. Got some broken glass we'll have to take care of. Old doorknob still on it. Yeah, let's move this stuff out of the way and see what that looks like. Whoops, look at this cute little laying around box that's on the front of the door. It says, if at home you do not find us, leave a note which will remind us. Oh, Rod was here again. I want to preserve this little thing because that's pretty cute. Okay, let's get it moved out of here. And I guess into the studio, we'll get it cleaned up, brushed up, get all the cobwebs off, and decide what it is we're going to paint on here. Something cute, I think. Okay, let's see if we can't wash off some of the grime of this old door. This is the B side, so it won't matter quite as much. But it's still got to be clean before we start painting. And I'd like to thank my beautiful assistant, Frank, for helping me out with the heavy lifting. I don't know, something cute with this. And then maybe another painting like mounted in here. Maybe? I don't know. We'll have to see what we can do. All right, I'm going to wash this side.
Are you taking this?
Almost brand new. Still going. The other side, which is the side I wanted to paint on, is painted white and it's very chippy. So I'm going to have to take a scraper and get all the loose stuff off. This side is probably better to paint on. So I could move the little box onto this side.
Turn it over.
Or I can just go ahead and scrape here, leave some of the rustic white around, and that would probably be sufficient. because I like that little box, and I'm afraid if I try and take it off, it'll get destroyed. So, yuck. Don't know what that is. It's missing a bottom piece here.
That could have been a note.
That rag could have been a note for sure. All right, we'll let it dry and then reevaluate. I want to measure this space because I think I can mount a separate painting, maybe scenery of a wooded path or something up there. And then, I don't know, maybe some woodland animals down here. That might be fun. We'll let it dry and then decide. You saw that I pulled out this beautiful old door from a pile of construction salvage stuff that we had piled up at the side of the house. And today I'm going to start to make it into a one-of-a-kind art piece. So I've given it some thought over a little bit of time and a cocktail. And I think what I'm going to do is, I have this old screen in a store up north in Muskoka, which is pretty trendy Toronto cottage country. They had an entire screen door, and it had a painting of a woman, kind of 1920-ish vibe, and she had an old apron on, and she was standing kind of ghost-like in the screen door. I remember she had an apron. I think she was carrying bread or buns or something in her apron, maybe eggs. I don't remember. But I do remember that it was very, very cool. So I thought what I would do is put the screen behind this top part and maybe have a ghostly mother's face looking out this way. And then down here, I was thinking that I could have either a child sitting there reading a book, leaning up against the door, or a couple of kids playing, or some woodland creatures, like maybe she's making a pie and the raccoon down here wants to eat her pie. That sounds a little sketchy, but that's what's going on in my head. I won't know till I actually start creating, because the door is going to speak to me. It's going to tell me what wants to be painted on there. So you're going to have to watch to the end to find out what the door says. And I'm going to get started right about now. Okay, let's get this little bit of mess cleaned up. The rest of it's nice and clean, and hopefully the paint wants to stick. If not, I'm going to have to put primer on. I don't want to use primer because we're going to lose a lot of this natural rusticness to the door. So I'm going to try not to prime it, to do a little more scraping here. It's a little chippy. So let's give it a go and see what happens. I may do a wipe with white vinegar too, because that will clean off any greasy stuff. This is another door that I have finished recently. And it's just out here in my sunroom. So it's a girl submerged underwater, and there's, you can see them, all kinds of fishes. It's a girl submerged underwater. Hang on a sec, let me pull it. And there's all kinds of fish swimming around down to the bottom. And again, very rustic and left sort of disheveled the door because I wanted it to keep its original integrity. So with any luck, we'll get something this cool, because I think this one's very cool. Out here in the studio, it's a beautiful day, about 21 degrees, perfect for painting. My plan is to get this part of the door totally finished today, and then I'll get the first part of the video up and posted so you can see what's happening. And then once that is finished, I will be painting the screen. I don't know, I'll find it. I'm going to paint the screen that goes in the open part of the door where the window used to be. And then once it all gets put together, I will post a final video so you can see the final product. I hope you're enjoying this process. I certainly am. I think it really gets those creative juices flowing when you just kind of go. Not a real plan, just having fun on a summer day. Let's go. Well, my back's kind of killing me. So I think this is as far as we're going to get today. Pretty happy with what's happening. It's a little rough. And when you look at it straight on, the ups and downs and uneven part of the door, it doesn't look so, it's not quite as evident if you're straight in front of it, rather than if you go like over here and everything gets a little distorted. But that's okay, we're still doing great. Probably about, I don't know, 4 hours in. Another few I really hope you're going to
finish her
come
up.
back and see the finished product. I'm happy you made it this far into the video. A few more hours, we should have her done, and then you'll be able to see the finished product. I'm not sure where it's going to go yet, but it will go somewhere. Very cool, out in the garden, down in the gully, in the woods, something. We'll figure it out. Until then, like, share, comment, subscribe. Comment, let me know what else you would like me to paint, what else you would like to watch. Subscribe. It's free. Have a great day. Ciao for now.